Hi everyone, we are from Group 9. We present about the requirements and cost estimations of site safety and health on construction site. My group members are Teo Yong Chen, Yong Li Wan, Chang Yi Tin, Fong Jia Yin, Nur Ifra binti Nurihan, and me, myself, Nur Ajali binti Osman. There will be 6 main things that will be discussed in this video presentation. As we know, in construction, the workers perform a great diversity of activities associated with different risks. They are directly exposed to its associated risks during the construction. Due to that, the accidents may occur in a number of ways and at every junction of the process. As a result, Occupational Safety and Health Act OSHA 1994 is designed to reduce the accident rates of construction industry in Malaysia. There are several general requirements needed for the site safety and health at the construction site. The first is the construction safety officer. They are needed to set up the appropriate policies to be used, and they are responsible for designing, executing, and enforcing the strategies to reduce the accidents on the site. Next is the safety training and education. They are required to develop consciousness, guide, training aids, and alertness to safety among the workers. Other than that, the personal protective equipment (PPE) also required at construction site. The first PPE required is face and eye protection. They are required to protect our entire face from impact, dust, mist, and splashes. The second PPE is head protection. It is used to give protection against accidental impact and penetration danger.
The next type of personal protective equipment is foot and leg protection. For example, safety shoes, metatarsal guards, and toe guards used to provide tools protection against falling, crushing, or rolling hazards. Foot and shin guard worn with toe guards when additional protection is required. Furthermore, leggings allow protection for lower legs and feet from hard objects. Moreover, for hand and arm protection such as metal mesh gloves give protection against cuts, burns, and punctures. The other examples are fabric gloves and insulating rubber gloves. Furthermore, body protection equipment such as safety jackets, clothing for specific weather conditions, high visibility, and safety harness. These equipments are used to offer protection against weather conditions, extreme temperatures, endangerment, drowning, and chemical contamination on sites or insects. Next, hearing protection used to protect workers from noise hazards on site. The types of hearing protections include pre-mode earplugs, foam earplugs, earmuffs, and hearing bands. Furthermore, lung or respiratory protection used to protect respiratory system against the hazards such as dust, harmful gases, and vapors and mist. For example, the equipment are dust mask respirators, power-assisted respirators, self-contained breathing apparatus, and fresh air hose. Other than that, fall arrest system also one of the general requirements of site safety and health at construction site. The fall protection used to arrest workers in a fall from a working level. It consists of body harness, lanyard, lifeline, connectors, and anchorage point. It is capable of supporting at least 5,000 pounds. The full body harness must be used at all times for fall arrest system.
One of it is elevated surface. Protective equipment must be included when workers are working at an elevated level. In order to secure the safety of workers, these are all the requirements must be followed. Next, electrical safety. Electrical on site should be managed carefully because poor management will result in electrical hazard and fire. Hazard communication. Workers should attend training on how to manage the hazardous substance, and a written hazard communication program stated in OSHA Act is Material Safety Data Sheet (MSDS). Crane safety and rigging. These are all the steps to be taken before rigging operations. Record keeping and incident reporting. This can help the employees, workers, and OSHA evaluate the safety of a workplace, understand industry hazards, and implement worker precautions to reduce and eliminate injuries and illness on the construction site. Fire prevention and protection, environment, health and safety, EHS. This is referred to laws, rules, regulations, professions, programs, and workplace efforts. This is one of the efforts of OSHA to promote a healthy and safe working environment on construction site. It is to identify, assess, and control hazards in workplace. Emergency Action Plan (EAP). It is a written document required by the OSHA standards. Its purpose is to promote and organize the actions of employers and employees in an emergency training. These are all the legislative intervention and regulative institutions for safety and health in Malaysian construction industry. Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, National Council of Occupational Safety and Health NCOSH, Department of Occupational Safety and Health DOSH, Construction Industry Development Board CIDB, Social Security Organization SOC.
Generally, construction hazard is a condition that exposes a risk to life, health, project activity, and environment. There are 5 sources of hazard made up of 5M, which are man, machinery, material, metal, and media. There are also 10 types of potential hazard in construction site. Firstly is slip, trip, and fall at high place. They are commonly caused by unsafe working conditions, extreme weather, negligent equipment failure, and restrict movement. Next, scaffolding collapse is caused by improper maintenance, overlooked platform, poor structure, construction from defective material and condition. Besides, collapsing trenches and excavation area also may result in worker fatalities. Moreover, there are many death cases caused by moving heavy-duty machinery and large equipment such as cranes and excavators. Furthermore, electrical hazards are commonly caused by unqualified laborers on handling electricity, working near to power line cables, and lack of coordination. There are also many harmful chemical substances used in construction sites. Mostly of them are poisonous, adhesive, corrosive, and toxic. On the other hand, a long-term exposure to repetitive, loud sounds such as drive and compressor can cause hearing loss. Next, working in confined spaces also face risk of life-threatening hazards. Failure of applying personal protective equipment can lead to many kinds of injury and damages. Last but not least, repetitive physical injury is caused by repeat movement strain in the workspace.
For our project, we are using construction 3-story 2 blocks of Akademitsu Taman Mount Austin, Mukim Tebrau, which is located in Johor Bahru. And our client will be AH Sdn Bhd, and the total project cost is 54 million. On this case study, we found that the requirements of site safety and health in the project are firstly, safety committee meeting. Safety committee meeting is essential, where they will be held on regular basis, either weekly or monthly, to keep track on the progress, address any concerns or challenges, and provide solutions. Besides that, they also provide personal protective equipment, which is PPE, which consists of safety boots, safety vests, safety goggles, and helmet for their workers to work on site. Moreover, on site they will provide first aid for their workers, which will be enough to handle the number of workers on site, and there will be a person who are appointed to oversee first aid preparations, and any information regarding the designated person or first responder, including their name, where they may be found, are located on site too. Last but not least, the requirements of site and safety health in this project will be workmen's compensation insurance, where this company use Allianz Insurance as their workmen's compensation insurance, as they provide insurance for workers who are not covered by SOCSO, and this insurance also is to safeguard the contractor in terms of contractor duty under workmen's compensation law.
In this case study, there are some construction requirement example. For example, the first one is the scaffolding and staging. It is a temporary framework for supporting a work crew and material during construction. Besides that, there are the existing road and traffic safety in this project. It appoints a construction traffic controller. The traffic controller may use like hand signal, the flag, and so on. It's responsible for standing in a work zone on a road or highway and ensuring there are regular flow of automobile and trucks. Besides that, there are also the safety measure for construction building. In this project, they're implementing the temporary guardhouse and the entrance and exit point. They also implemented the CCTV to observe the construction area. Besides that, the fencing is used to limit the access of the entrance to the site. The prevention of mosquito breeding also applied in this project case study. The foraging duct were done mainly to reduce mosquito to avoid the aedes. The inspection on place which contain water stagnation or on uneven ground and concrete flow. Besides that, the stagnant water had been cleared regularly and anti-mosquito oil had been applied too. Next, this is the cost of safety and health in the project. First, the PPE is cost around 2,600 ringgit, and the workman compensation insurance is 15,500 ringgit, and the first aid kit is 100 ringgit and 108 ringgit. The existing road and traffic safety is 80,400 ringgit, and the prevention of mosquito breeding is 6,200 ringgit. The scaffolding and staging is 949,800 ringgit, and the safety measure of compensation for construction building is 15,000. The total cost is around 1,069,608 ringgit. For the total contract value is 54 million, so the percentage of total cost of safety and health from contract values is 1.98%. In a conclusion, all safety and health regulations should comply with application law and regulation. The Department of Occupational Safety and Health and the CIDB are responsible to control the health and safety, so that construction safety and health standards are necessary to ensure the safety and health of workers and public, so that the proper training should be the major focus of the construction sector to make sure everyone involved in this sector is safe.